Hello, welcome. So this video I am going to create specifically for people who are losing their strength. They don't have the willpower, and also the parents of the neurodivergent kids who are doing a lot of things externally, but they don't have the internal willpower. So I'm going to share in this video what is the importance of willpower, what can you do to improve your willpower, and how you can go ahead and strengthen your willpower. Okay. So let us get going. Hi, my name is Sandeep Mukherjee. I'm a spiritual healer and life coach. I work with the parents who have neurodivergent children, and I help them to heal their children through natural healing, spiritual healing, and alternative methods. In this video, I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about willpower. I have come across many parents on a day-to-day basis. Every single day I come across, they say that I do a lot of things for my children. I take them to the therapies, to the occupational therapies, behavioral therapies. I have done medicines and everything, but my child is not improving. And the first thing I want to ask them is that how much energetic do you feel when you're doing all these things? How much of energy do you have within your own self emotionally when you are doing all this which you are supposed to do? So they say that I feel very sad, very depressed. I feel, very, very guilty, regret, all of it. So I tell them that if you are a person who's carrying a lot of guilt, regret, pain, depression, suicidal thoughts, and all, you won't be able to go ahead and help your child to heal for forever. The reason I'm telling this with this intention is that because what happens is if you want to go ahead and heal your child, you have to go ahead and strengthen your willpower. Now, what is willpower? Willpower, people think that it is only when you have to do certain things, like, building up the habit or doing certain things, only then the willpower is required. It's not like that. Willpower is required for everything that you do. Even when you want to go ahead and lift your hand from one position to the another, you are still using your willpower. Even if you want to go ahead and watch something like the way you are watching this video, even then you would need a willpower. You would need a willpower for everything, but you also need a willpower to go ahead and strengthen yourself and pray to the universe so that you get what you want. Now, whenever you are doing the prayers or whenever you are asking for a help, you are asking more from the point of view that you don't have it, you don't have the lack, you are completely helpless. And mostly people ask from the point of view that they have lack, they don't have it, and then ask God to go ahead and give something to them, or the universe to give something to them. It doesn't help, because if you have read the book of Yogananda Paramahansa, who was also a spiritually ascended master, then in that he mentions in his books that, if you want to really really ask anything from God, you need a very strong will, because whatever you are asking for, you're not going to get that on that day or on some instant moment. You need to go ahead and be very very determined about it. Now, with if you are continuing with the feeling of guilt, of regret, of stress, and then asking for a help from the universe, you won't be able to receive the help on time, because the important thing is your will is not strong enough. So in this video, I'm going to go ahead and give you 5 ways to go ahead and help you to improve your willpower. Choose whatever you resonate with, but understand that building up a willpower is not something which happens overnight. It has to be a continuous efforts, relentless efforts, when you are building up the will with so much of positivity that you are able to go ahead and get what you desire. So even if you want to heal your child from the autism issues, ADHD issues, ASD issues, or even if you want to overcome any situations of your life, you need to go ahead and have a very strong willpower. Now, how to develop a very good willpower? The first thing is that you can sit under the sun, but when you are sitting under the sun, not from the point of view of just absorption of the vitamin D, but also from the point of view that you request the sun to go ahead and strengthen you physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually also, so that you are able to go ahead and do what you are supposed to do. You are able to go ahead and handle yourself, you are able to go ahead and take care of yourself, go ahead and fulfill your responsibilities in that interest. Okay, now will you be able to go ahead and do it on a daily basis? If possible, yes, do it. If not possible, then you visualize the sun and you see that the sun is filling you with that complete willpower and strength to keep going with your work. That's the first thing that you will use to go ahead and start the willpower activity or the strengthening of the activity. The important thing, another important thing is that when you are going ahead and strengthening your willpower, right? For example, I know that you are very, very determined as a parent to go ahead and help your child, to go ahead and help your child to overcome the difficulties. But you don't have to be going ahead and keep pushing every single day and still not having the energy. With that energy, with that lack of energy, you won't be able to help your child much. If you really want to help your child much, you want to go ahead and also take rest when it is important. Getting enough rest, and not just from the physical point of view, but also from the mind point of view, also from the thoughts point of view, is also something where your willpower is required. There also you would need your willpower, or need the willpower to strengthen yourself, right? How to disassociate from that? Practice mindful breathing. When you are focusing on so many things at the same time, you are rushing, you are juggling, you are all the way and you are at every place, you are like haywire, and then you are so much struggling to just be yourself. At those times, it is very important to even just to go ahead and stop everything, bring the attention to your own self, and focus on your breathing consciously, because there is so much of emotions that is happening at the same time. You are feeling so overwhelmed with this, you won't be able to help your child. You need to go ahead and have a full control to help your child. And for that, bring the focus on your breathing. When you consciously breathe in, breathe out, not just only when you do the yoga, not just when you do the pranayama, or not just when you do certain exercises, every time, whenever you found yourself not able to go ahead and do what you want to do, or doesn't have the full energy, full zeal, then take some time, allow yourself to breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and strengthen your will. Give the information, or give the intention to your mind that I'm strengthening my will. Okay, that is the way you will be able to go ahead and strengthen your will. Very, very important is that, along with that, resting yourself, taking the proper rest is very important. Practicing the breathing is very important. Taking the sunlight is also important. But more importantly, all these are going to help you. But more importantly, dedicate every single day for a prayer time. Now, during the prayer time, don't go to the universe or God or whatever, whoever you believe in, somebody higher than you, from the space that you are feeling lack, or you don't have it, you are struggling and you don't have the answer, you are stuck. Don't go from that space. That's a very helplessness state, and you won't be able to go ahead and get the benefit there. If you really want to go ahead and get the benefit of strengthening yourself, taking your control, taking your own power, go ahead and do a very nice first breathing exercise. Connect deeper into a meditation with God or universe, and then go ahead and focus on strengthening the will. Then go ahead and ask what you want to go ahead and achieve from the universe. You have to do this continuously. You have to do it on a regular basis. Then only you will be able to see that changes are happening very, very frequently, because that's when your power, or that's when your manifestation ability will reach to universe, and that is how you would be able to go ahead and manifest. So important thing is that whenever you are going and whenever you are doing anything, be mindful. Don't do it just for the heck of it. Do it because you really want to do it. Okay, get your full strength, focus on strengthening yourself, and very importantly, focus on strengthening your will. The stronger the will you have, the more determined you would be, the more determined you would be, the more you would be able to go ahead and get what you want. I want to go ahead and give an example to you. For example, if you have landed to a marathon race, you have decided with full determination that you are going to the marathon race, but you have started running, and after midways, you have realized that you are not able to make to the finish line. Now, there are two options there. One is to quit, okay, and go back. That means all that which you have done will get wasted, or all that which you have walked will get wasted, or still reach the finish line. Now, if you don't have the energy, even though still you would go ahead and reach to the finish line, imagine you would be the last one. There would be no excitement, no joy, just a good solace to yourself that, you know what, I have gone to the finish line. The better thing is that instead of this, the another approach is to go ahead and have such a strong will, such a strong strength, with complete determination that you are going to get to the finish line, and you will get there without even having the feeling that I have to quit. That is what you would need on this journey. That is what you would require on this space to continue to go ahead and help your child. If that is not there, you won't be able to reach the finish line. You won't be able to really help your child. And hence, you see that despite your best of the efforts, you are not able to see the progress in your child because there is a lack of willpower. You may be physically very strong, you may be mentally saying that, oh no, I will do it, I will do it, I have to do it. Those are very good thing, but is it coming from the space of positivity, or is it coming from the space of lot of conditioning of restriction, or feeling helplessness, or feeling that you don't know what to do, right? So if it feels like a burden, it is not going to help. If it feels like a motivation, excitement, joy, then you would surely see that things are changing for you. So I wanted to go ahead and share this because I have often come across those parents who needed this help. If you need the help of strengthening your will, if you also want to go ahead and help your child to heal naturally, then connect with me because I work with the parents who have neurodivergent kids and I help them to heal naturally. Now, if you need my help, I would be happy to help. And in my community, parents are able to understand the fundamentals to go ahead and work upon themselves, through which their children are able to go ahead and get healed as well. So, if you're interested, connect with me. I would be happy to help. But if you are not comfortable to go ahead and connect with me, no problem. But still, whatever I've shared with you, please go ahead and share it with your friends and family members. And also like and subscribe the video. Plus, do implement whatever you can implement so that you can become better in your journey. Thank you very much. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.